Yo, what is up, guys? Camilo here. I hope you are well. So today's price action was extremely good. I mean, we see the markets ripping up to all-time highs. I mean, all these plays popping up left and right. No, that's not the case, guys. So in reality is that it is boring right now. Okay, the markets just keep on genuinely testing your patience. Okay, we see, I mean, they are gradually going up, right? I mean, we see here the daily time frame. I mean, that's all we've been looking at ever since March COVID lows. But what do you do, right? What do you do when things like price action starts to happen in the way that it's just testing the patience of your account, testing your own sanity, your own patience, right? My advice is this, guys. This is what we're doing over at Trending Waves, and this is what I personally do. I try not to open any new trades to any direction, up or down, right? I try to stay neutral during these times until I see clarity. I mean, we have been seeing a little bit pops here on the S&P, or in the SPY rather, and then just fade, right? We haven't been able to fully break out with conviction. All right, we see here on the daily time frame that the volume is extremely low, it's below the average. Our traditional indicators are still showing positive momentum, but nevertheless it's still very dicey here. Look, guys, I think at this point, right, if we just focus on this chart here real quick, right, I think this is the orange line is the 50-day simple moving average. I think we are due, I mean, you could tell, right, we are due for a minor pullback to retest the trend line, or not rather the trend line, but the moving average. I mean, we've seen retests of it here. We broke below it, but immediately pushed right back up, but broke below it. But then we went with a period of time where we did not test it. Now we bounced off it, broke a little bit below it, but back up, bounced off of it, retested, retest, and now here we are. I mean, we can still keep on heading higher, just ever so slightly in the chop market, and with no true volatility. Okay, and thus when we trade options, right, that really does kill your premium. So what I've been calling this out. I am anticipating a back test, at least at the very least, of this trend line. I keep on saying trend line, guys, sorry, of this moving average, of this 50-day simple moving average. And where does this fall to? Okay, where does this fall to into our wave count? We're looking here at 432.01, but obviously as the day progresses, right, the moving average keeps on coming on higher. So at some point the price action, and let me hide this back, and the moving average are going to converge or going to meet if we see that pullback come. So with that being said, okay, just don't force any trades, just wait a little bit. If you see from your own perspective some clarity, yeah, sure, go for it. Okay, if you have ongoing plays, just leave them there. Just try to be patient is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys, as always, remember that these markets will be here today, tomorrow, the day after, and so on. Okay, this helped me through my journey in times such these. Okay, I know it's tough to grasp, but because if we lose money today, we are so eager to make it back tomorrow, and so we double our size, we try to overtrade, but that's not what we should be doing. What we should be doing is just wait. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, hit the thumbs up button, and click on that bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload these videos. Okay, alternatively, join Trending Waves. The link to the Discord group will be pinned down in the comments section. Now, as I was mentioning on the SPY, so I am looking for a back test of this of the 50-day simple moving average. Okay, so where would that fall within our wave count? So down to the 1 hour time frame. If I turn back on our indicators here, our wave counts, let me hide this. So if you remember from the daily time frame, that 50-day simple moving average was within the 430-ish, 431 areas. So as we keep on going on higher, or perhaps just ever so slightly lower, then that's where our zone is going to be. Okay, because remember, as the days go, the moving average keeps on going higher also. So at some point, the 435 is still our downside target in the wave C of wave 2, which I do not know where it went. Just bear with me here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the wave C of wave 2, and then there we go. So that's what we're waiting for. Just be patient. So far, I mean, we keep on melting on higher, but just very subtle, right? Not melting rather, but more of a of a hovering, and then just, even though we broke above the 1272, okay, we're not going on higher. This is in fact a little bit tricky at the moment. So say for instance, if this was all she wrote on the wave 2, okay, let's say that was it. All right, let me just hide this for us, or delete them rather. And this was wave B, and this was wave C. Okay, so this is the alternate reaction that I am having now. So in reality, if this was wave 2, then we are within the wave 3 substructure. Okay, sorry, wave 3 of this higher degree. Now this will be up in 1, A, B, C down in 2, which is clear. Okay, and now we're in the wave 3. Now wave 3, if again this is the case, is coming in the 100% extension. All right, or yeah, extension of the wave 1 versus wave 2. If I do this for you guys again, right, so we take this extension tool, okay, the fib extension, we take it from the low to the high down to the wave 2, okay, theoretical wave 2, and you see that that's the 100% extension. So in essence, right, if this is 1, 2, 3, a wave 4 pullback, 4 and 5, that might be the case. Okay, that might be the case. Now if this is to be, then I mean, look, if we continue on higher, then that's surely telling us that this is the trend, right? I know that you're saying, well, but Camilo, why didn't we take any trades in? Because guys, this is not that at all common to see a wave 3 like this, right? We normally see them parabolic, or a little bit more, less than, not so much in this angle, right? We see wave 3s normally somewhere around here, right? Like this. I know this is very diagrammatic and childish to say, but it is the truth. Okay, so this wave 3, if we continue on higher, then amen, we go, and then the 1618 will be the next resistance level, or at least, but then we're also coming into the trend line resistance here. Okay, now again, if this is the case, then a pullback to stay above the wave 1, let me, right, we will need to see a back test, or if there's a wave, if there's a fourth wave pullback, then we need to see the wave 4 not go beyond the extreme of wave 1. Okay, that'll be invalidation. I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow or for the rest of the week to unfold to see where this price action is gonna take us, because most likely it's turning out to be this scenario. Okay, but if not, then obviously wave B is here. We're still looking at the wave B here, because this would be the wave C, all right, of that wave B. All right, and then this C wave is still looking for the downside. Okay, guys, so A, B, and C. That is the scenario we're facing with. Okay, this is why we have to stay patient, because there is no real clarity, there's no real direction just yet. So we keep on melting on higher, then yes, we should be looking at this price action here, at this extreme here, which is the 441.27 to be our invalidation when we see the pullback. If we see the pullback go beyond that, then this is the case, this is our count. But if we see a bounce off of that, okay, then we have no other choice but to consider the fact that this is an impulsive structure and we're heading on higher. However, the Qs are not showing that, guys. The Qs are not showing that. The Qs are also pulling back ever so slightly. All right, we don't count 5 waves here like in the SPY. We can't. There is no 5 waves here. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. So that's the wave C of wave B. So down in A, up in B, and down in C. All right, so there's nothing impulsive about here. So we're still waiting for this downside targets at the 38.2% retracement and the 50% retracement of wave C to complete the wave 2 pullback. All right, guys, so this is why it's a little bit conflicting to me to try to pick a side if the SPY is just hovering over its highs while the Qs are just pulling back in that corrective move that we are looking for. Okay, because this is essentially what we're looking for, but we're stuck between this range, right, between this low here of the previous high and the high here. So this is a range that we just cannot seem to be breaking lower or breaking out of. All right, guys, so over to the IWM. The IWM is in a similar situation, although we're looking at this 1 2 1 2. This is now looking like if it's going to be an impulsive structure, or maybe we just keep on hitting on lower. Wave count validation for this structure comes in at 217.12, okay, which is the break below the wave 2. If we keep on going on higher, then we have no choice but to consider the fact that small caps is going to start breaking out in the wave 3. I mean, the wave 3 can finish anywhere. We'll just have to wait and see if we start hitting any new extremes. Okay, over to the SMH. The SMH found support of our fib level support levels, right, that I've been calling out here in the channel. So of the wave 2 in the intermediate degree, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, pull back into the wave 4. We may still continue on lower, okay. We just have to wait and see if we're going to turn around and retest these levels. Otherwise, look for continuation to the upside. All right, guys. So again, that's it. Just quickly going back to the SPY on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go back up there. You know, let's just keep on waiting to see what happens. If you see price action continue on higher, then we have no choice but to start considering the fact that wave 2 has ended here. This is again wave B, and then wave C is here, and we'll start relabeling this in the alternate account that this is the wave 1. We'll look for the wave 2 pullback, and then off we go. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, and hopefully I see you guys over at Trending Waves. The link to the Discord group will be pinned in the comment section. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.